After here from the side of Bait. I don't know. Give me some copium here. Give me a bit of hopium for Alpha. A little.
Don't get Glimpse back. I mean, if you get Glimpse back in the Tiny,
we don't need to worry, we don't need to worry about what happened yesterday.
It's not Tiny, at least, you know, that there's that. It's a bit rough. Like, the Ursa comes out into the Riki, into the Disruptor, all of these counters there. Just the Riki alone, right? Like, Ursa's a hero that wants to come in without being...
Crawler in the kinetic field. Stonebank, I don't believe will have anywhere near the damage to get the kill. In fact, now the toss back onto Lowdyne. Slow is there from Stonebank. I don't know if they can keep this fight going, but Lowdyne still being chased down. Lowdyne, however, he'll secure first blood onto the Tiny first. So a decent trade so far, but Stonebank needs to get himself out. But he will. Low on read that we should double check, but
it is.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, if Alpha wins 2-0, we're going to have tiebreakers.
Great.
For the last two, a three-way tie.
Funnick, oh, just barely. Rises, he has that overpower, can secure the kill. I think Funnick may have been like half a second maybe off TPing away, but just couldn't quite get there in time. And so much damage, he will barely get out this time. Rises had the overpower on cooldown. Moves to be chased down a little bit, but Rises still going for a dive in. He has the overpower, so Moose has no way out. Look at the tree of blocks though. Oh, Funnick. You love to see it. I don't know if I can call that worth there for Rises. Meanwhile, top lane, a bit of a chase out. Crawler gonna get slowed up by the wild axes, and Stonebank.
The shards in. Doesn't feel like it will come out fast.
Oh, Coil mid lane, smokescreen placed as well. Soul trying his best to get out. Oh, the uphill miss. Dendi missed uphill, and Moose gets taken out. I don't know if that was a miss uphill or that was the living armor bonus coming in from the armor there from the Tiger Treant, but I'm pretty sure he missed. But Stonebank again still has the ulti ready, just waiting. He'll pop it now. He's onto Soul, but again the ensnares are not flying out for him, and he's not healing up enough. He might just go down, and he will. Great rotation in from Soul. Maybe a little bit lucky again, not getting rooted up, but it happens.
Yeah, it happens. It is a lot up in Funnick, because at the moment you don't really have anyone to connect with. You don't even have level 6 up on Lowdyne yet, which, to be fair, it's a support, but it's still ways off.
Mid lane, they're going to try to Soul once again. This time they will secure. Moose, he'll pick up the kill. Crawler trying to trade some harass here. Funnick's going to move in as well, so Crawler, trapped in the Sprout, is just going to drop. Moose, he'll find a double kill. He'll be very, very happy with that. Walk right out of that mid lane now. And that mid-tier 1 tower suddenly under siege here from the side. Well, he's being watched here by an observer ward just placed by Crawler. Zip in, they're going to try it for the troll. He does have battle trance, but he may not have the time to pop it off, and he won't. The jewel is there. They'll have plenty of damage to make sure Monster can finish off the kill. Another nice pick off here from Alpha. And man, you look at the farm difference between Stonebank right now and the early, just can't do much.
Yeah. You're just going to have to sit and farm. They tried to catch here. Good silence.
Good silence, but they don't have the Static Storm to follow up. They'll commit the Dream Coil instead, hoping it'll be enough time, and it will be. Funny. Does throw out the ulti to make sure of it. Crawler, gonna try for the TP. Just barely makes it out. Very nice timing on that. Knowing the Glimpse wasn't up. Moo's even gonna run in for a little bit more, try and hold down Tiger. Does give the vision for the Glimpse back. And with that, they do at least get a bit of an extra kill here. Finding the Treant Protector, that'll be a 2-for-1. Happy days here for Bait. It does really feel like they're going to be kind of suffering on the Dire side until they have that that level.
Storm. Soul doesn't have that. So he's going to have to jungle a little bit. Lowdyne has an invis.
Oh, they kind of revealed they knew where he was, but no, they have a nice glimpse back. He tries to juke it out, but it won't be enough. Very nice rotation there from Lowdyne. Abusing the vision they have. And with that, they'll get a glimpse back onto the Storm. Meanwhile, mid lane Rises. I mean, he knows they're around the corner. He should not be there. He'll go in rage, snap the Dream Coil, and he will back his way out, but a glimpse is going to be there from Lowdyne once again. This Ursa, a bit of a sitting duck, and he's going to drop. I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat that, John. You saw your Storm get ganked in the Radiant jungle. Sure, you're by your tier 2 tower. You think you're safe because you have a TP point for the rest of your teammates. But you don't have a team that can really turn fights that easily. Not with this draft.
Crawler?
I mean, he gets the tier 1 down, but it's denied by Dendi.
Damn. Dendi, all over the place. And for Rises, I mean, he was pretty far forward, all things considered.
For Atos to ensure he's got no way out of this, even the Sprout. Monster, he is still a very tanky boy. They might be forced to coil him for this, and they will do so. Still, he is surviving, still healing up. Rises moves in. Moose is the one to go down. Oh, Monster, no, he breaks the coil. Oh, he kills himself. Lowdyne Lodi will drop. It'll be a 2-for-1 trade in the end, and Alpha, they might be able to rush Roshan. Monster, he was trying to get out of the Static Storm. 5.10 to 1.15, Bait being the favorites, and you can kind of tell why, because now the Storm's going to get caught out down on the bottom side, though Rises is around to try and help out. They've got the coil to lock them all down. Soul just can't survive through it. A very nice overgrowth, but the glimpse back is there. They can't help. The dart as well. Tiger, he's the one being caught out by Stonebank, and he is dropped. It's so hard. Like, Moose, he's doing such a good job on this, Ricky. And you know, I made the comment earlier that it was a 4v5, but
these heroes back to give a miss to the two physical cores of Alpha in the Ursa and in the Legion Commander. It's not an easy game to run this lineup.
He's been spotted here, Moose. They place the sentry preemptively just to make sure, and there's your tip from Rises.
Okay.
I mean, I think in a game like this, Alpha do need to try and get into the heads of Bait, but I don't think Moose is going to be that upset about that. Jump in. Dendi, bit aggressive here. Can't finish off the Tiny, but the Glimpse will do the damage. Very nice.
And you can tell Alpha are trying to secure that Roche area. A million sentries dropped across the map just to stop moves, but
Already left the building, and they have not. So they get away with this. Overgrowth out. Funnick does get caught. Rises will move in immediately. Still, they are trying to fight this one out, Bait. Still rushing around. Glimpse back onto Monster. Rises still trying to go after Funnick. Monster might be in a bit of danger. Funnick, he won't get the TP off he wanted. Now Dendi the one being chased down by this angry bear. Meanwhile, Stonebank, he'll go after Monster. Still Rises, being kind of kited around as Crawler. We'll move back in, but what a static storm! What a static storm from Lodine! He'll lock 3 of them down. Preemptively placed. Rises will finish him off, but what does it matter? That's perfect. Rises, he is still trying, but it's not looking good. He might just drop. Oh, I need to see that again. I need to see that again, Lodine. How does he do it so perfectly?
It's not just that, he got the glimpse off before the duel as well.
Oh.
Like, the duel came out, and all of a sudden...
Dendi, he's got a DD room, but it is going to wear off very, very soon. Still, you've got Moose to set up. Tiger, Crawler, have they seen him? It's too late. They've made the jump in. Both supports get caught out, and both supports going to get deleted. Rises, lucky that there's no glimpse available right now, but it won't matter, because Funnick's there with the Rod of Atos. Rises, though, still going to pounce out just fine. But that Rise is in trouble, but Monster's behind. Monster can help out here, at least get a jewel off. Rise is still running. Kinetic Field not there in time. Now Lodine's going to get jeweled up. It's a nice initiation from Monster into the Zip of Soul. Even the Overgrowth being committed. That'll be Lodine gone. Stonebank forced to pop his BKB preemptively just to make sure he can TP away in time. He's very far forward, though. He does have his team behind him, but the Kinetic Field's going to lock him down. Press the attack out. Rises. He's dropping low, but a big avalanche in the backside from Crawler. Is it going to matter? Funnick, he will go down. Stonebank is still trying to fight this one out. They'll take Monster instead. Zip in from Soul, trying to find Dendi. Monster is going to go down. Dendi even fighting Tiger in the back as Crawler now getting caught in the Kinetic Field once again will drop on the Tiny. Dendi godlike on the puck, 9-0 and 12. And that's a 3-for-1 trade. Funnick the only one to drop on the Nature's Prophet. Rises barely surviving through that engagement as well.
Yeah, they at least bail out the Ursa.
But Rises, he's still there. I mean, maybe he gets a TP.
No.
Why are you still there? That's what I'm confused about. Like, he was D-warding, I think? But if you're D-warding, you know...
Kinetic Field. Or even just holding someone down in Smokescreen. The mini Static Storm.
Bottom, Dendi casually moving in. They've got the Axe now on Funnick, so they just root the Monster LC in place. When he popped the Blade Mail, he was looking for that dual attempt, but with Funnick now with the Axe up, that leash, it's so... Oh, they walked into it. Well, that's unfortunate. Still Rises. Rises going to jump in. Stonebank's in the fog. They'll go for a duel out, but there's your Static Storm. It won't matter though, Rises. Still going to find Stonebank. It's a decent fight so far. A 1-for-1, but they've lost the Troll without buyback. That's massive for Alpha. Still Funnick. Going to try and force a fight out of this. Meanwhile, Lodine being chased down. They want that Disruptor gone, and they'll have it. Two down. Dendi, though. Dendi! Oh, there it is. Dendi finds Rises.
He just focused in on that Ursa. Yeah, you have to buy back in Lodine, but now you can clear Roche. It's not the fastest process with just Funnick. Oh, Tiger?
Tiger. Yeah, he's gone.
He has a gem too.
Yeah, he does, John. Not anymore, he doesn't, but he did.
Well,
Dendi's 14-0-12.
yeah. I mean, we
This
said
one-
it at the start. He still has it.
He does still Rises. This is not where he wants to be, or maybe he does. He'll go for the fight. Battle Trance popped immediately. Rises enraged, but it's not looking too good for him. In fact, the duel is out. Backline's Furion has been caught. Rise is going to try and help. The duel has been won. Vortex out onto the Troll now. They are dishing some damage out to Stonebank, but Rise is going to drop once again as Dendi has a double damage rune. That'll be his 16th kill of the game on the puck. Make that 17 kills.
Yeesh.
Whew.
I mean, 16 to 31, 17-0, 12 for Dendi. Dendi bots is just
Into the root out from Funix. Soul kind of getting a bit of a warning shot there from Betas. Now they have found Crawler on the Tiny. Rises, he's going to try and jump in with this. BKB out, Static Storm drop, but the BKB was there in time, so they're going to be all right. They'll walk out. I can't say the same for the Trine, as they are still trying on to the Troll, but Stonebank is just huge at the moment. He is just not suffering. Keep in mind, he still has a secondary life plus the Satanic. Dendi finds a triple kill on the Dendi puck. 20-0-12 now on the puck, by the way.
very balanced. Has his level 25 talent. Octarine up, so Dream Coil cooldown's fairly low. BKBs just won't save you anymore. And Stonebank still has time here.
Rise is going to jump in the backside, trying to find Lodine. In comes Soul as well, just trying to get the Disruptor. Lodine is going to go down, but Monster, he made a jump in for this as well. He's kind of been debated by his own team at this point. He just can't get out of the Sprout, and he is dead. Nothing like a Quelling Blade to help him out there. Into the Tree and Protector they go. Tiger's gone. 3 down without buyback. In goes Rise. Trying after Funix. Soul will be there to help out. Stonebank, though, getting right to work.
No.
It's time to press the G letter. Press those buttons, boys. There we go.
There we are. It's a rough one for Alpha. I feel like they did have a pretty decent early start. Like,
They
there
did.
were some shining moments there. They weren't... Like, the laning was a lot stronger. They managed to find some kills, and especially in comparison to what we saw from T8 yesterday, where honestly, Bait really just ran them down from minute 0. This time around, you did have early presence, but